Hey everybody, I'm assuming if you're watching this video then you read the book. This video is a review of what I think of Sherrilyn Kenyon's fourth book in the Chronicles of Nick series. It's called Inferno, and I really like it a lot. It was a great book. It explained a lot. A quick summary, a very quick summary, because it's very hard to explain the entire series. Nick is a 16-year-old kid. He is a half-demon that is known as a Malachi, and the Malachi is the strongest demon possible. The only way to become a full Malachi is for him to kill his father, and his father already hates him. So, he loves his mother a lot, and his best friend is an immortal warrior who saves the world from basically evil demons, but evil vampires, and they're called daemons or whatever. But that's as much as I can explain without taking forever to say it. But I really like Sherrilyn Kenyon's writing style. I love her character development. Like, she's done a bunch of other books, the Dark Hunter and the Dark Hunter and the Werehunter series, and she can like, her way of doing character development is really good. Like, she can make a character grow in like such a short span of a book. Like, she'll have books that aren't very long and the character will be literally a completely different person from the start by the time you get to the end, and it doesn't feel forced at all. And she does that. She's doing that really well with the Nick series. We know Nick from obviously from the Dark Hunter series, if you've read those and stuff, which I'm assuming. The change in that Nick to this Nick, and just the development and everything is done so perfectly well, and I love the way the story is progressing. At first, the first two books I wasn't sure about, because I wasn't used to the style of it, because coming from reading the Dark Hunter series and the Werehunter series and all that, which is very adult, like she holds no punches, there's sex in it and all this kind of stuff, and to come to this one, which is a young adult series, and it's very toned down, it's kind of pulled back a bit, which I understand. I wasn't sure how I felt, but over time I really liked it, because it's about the story, and the story is just getting better and better. Like, we're in the Dark Hunter series, obviously, you know, Nick becomes a Malachi after his mom dies, and he becomes a Dark Hunter of sorts, whatever he is, and he becomes completely ruthless, and he's turning totally evil and all this stuff, and we're understanding so much more about it, because it's such a huge thing that happened in the Dark Hunter world in the series, but it's not explained in true detail. We're getting the full detail of it, and it's told through a different perspective. It's Nick going back to the past to try to change his past in order to reflect on his present and change a few key things that led to his and his mother's deaths. And, but the book, I don't want to spoil anything. I'm not going to spoil. I'm going to try not to spoil anything. But something happens towards the end of the book that I would never have expected. I really didn't expect. Actually, spoiler section. I'm going to say it because the only way I can explain it is a spoiler. So spoiler everywhere, spoiler. At the end, going towards the end, his dad, Adarian, gives him all his powers and willingly dies. So he dies technically he dies for Nick's mother, because you get a little perspective into Adarian's mind, and he really did love Charisse. He was completely in love with her from day one, and he wanted to be human for her, even though even at that time he was a full-blown Malachi, which is like, I can't even understand it. And so he essentially gave up all his powers for Charisse, Nick's mother, so that he could totally protect her. So somehow Nick is a full-blown Malachi, but his powers are contained in a way. He drank a binding potion, so they're not fully unleashed. And we saw through a little bit of it, like when he met back up with Tyree and other guys that shot him in the first book and like beat him down and all that junk. He was about to kill him. His skin turned red and he was going full blown demonic, and blood turned black and all this stuff. And it was really close. And then the future Nick, they didn't go into any more detail about that, but the present Nick, I guess. The present Nick, he lost the last bit of humanity he had and was trying to kill Artemis, and as far as I know, he completely destroyed Mount Olympus. And that wasn't explained more. I suppose we'll figure it out next book, which is probably gonna take like a year, which really suck. I really don't want to have to wait a whole freaking year. But oh, also another thing, like I guess that's probably all I really got to say. If you haven't read this series, I really encourage you to read it. If you haven't read her Dark Hunter series or her Werehunter series or the League series, I really encourage it. Each story revolves around a guy and a girl and kind of how their love develops. But the thing is, like, they're always a part of this ridiculously epic, badass, action-packed freaking universe. And obviously, nobody can meet. Two people can't just meet and like each other and go on a date and fall in love. Like, shit has to happen. Like, it's gotta hit the fan. And it does in a freaking awesome way. And everybody's got these powers and there's all this kind of stuff. And it's really awesome. I seriously advise you to pick them up, go to the library, do whatever you gotta do to read these books, because they're great reading. And, I just found out recently, like any Sherrilyn Kenyon fan probably has found out, they're doing a Chronicles of Nick movie. They're doing all the books, I'm assuming. They're going to make them into movies, and it's going to be pretty sweet. Like, I watched the trailer for the new Romeo and Juliet, which is the company that's supposed to be doing the Chronicles of Nick series. So far from what I've seen of Romeo and Juliet, it looks like they have a grasp on the tone that the movies should be. I mean, I know it's an adaptation and some stuff can be taken out. Like actually they could probably fuse a couple of the books together, really. But I really have a lot of faith, and I'm just very anxious to see this come to life. And also, like anybody, like I'm a fan of True Blood. Like people who like True Blood, I'm sure we're like this. The Dark Hunter series is going to become a TV show. Hopefully it'll be like on HBO, so they don't have to like cut out so much stuff. The Dark Hunter series will be on, if it's on HBO, but it's going to be a freaking show. People are freaking out all over the world, like, oh my god, who's going to play Acheron? Who's going to play this person? Blah blah blah. Frankly, I don't care. My only main stipulation is whoever plays Acheron, like, I really want you to be like 6'8". Like, I really want you to be like 6'8". I want these people to be massively tall, like Shaq size people, except then like they just need to be tall. That's really my only stipulation. And somehow get Acheron's eyes right. I don't care how you do it. I need the CGI not to look junky, and I really want it to look good. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. That's probably all I got to say on the subject. If you stuck in there with me and listened to me blather on about this, I thank you. I truly appreciate it. And I'm going to be doing some more book reviews on other books I like. I'm really into the Percy Jackson series, which has ended, and the Heroes of Olympus series, and the final book of that series is going to be coming out soon, House of Hades. And I'm going to read that, of course. I'm going to do a review on it. And yeah, and actually I will continuously do reviews on the trailers that are coming out for the Percy Jackson series and stuff like that too. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a quick thumbs up down below, and like and subscribe this video if you feel kind, if you care. Well, like the video, subscribe, because I make videos about every week. I do fitness stuff and I'll do these kind of videos. But yeah, thanks for listening, and seriously, read the books because they're really good. Read the books or buy the audiobooks or something. Like, they're really good books. I truly recommend them. And thanks for listening, and I will catch you later. See ya.